2020 review board. So first I'm going to introduce our team. Second, I'm going to talk about what is review board. And then we're going to introduce a little bit the tech stack of review board. And then we're going to talk about what we done during the code sprint and the future work and what we learned from code sprint. So our team, we have 5 students, 4 from University of Alberta and 1 from UBC. So I'm Charlotte and he's
Shockwave.
And we also have Monica as well as Catherine. And we also have Hannah as well. So we have 4 mentors. They're David, Christian, Mike, and Anselina. So what review board is? So it's a web-based code review tool. So we do code review, documentation, and image review. So why we use that? Because it save your time, your money, as well as your sanity. So you can focus on making the great software. So here is some screenshot of the review board. And
yeah, and you can see there are the review requests when you have made a change to the code. So you send a request and you post here, and somebody will review your code and give you feedbacks. So if there are any open issues, you can fix it and then get reviewed again until your code is accepted. Yeah, so here is an example of a review request. You can see there's summary, the title, the description, and what testing have you done. And here's a link to the whether it's a bug that's related to your request. And here's an example of the showing the differences from your change to the original code base. So you can for example, you can click one line and give feedback. So you can say, I don't think this line of code is good enough. Can you improve it? Stuff like that. And for our tech stack, in backend we use Python and Django. Jiblets is a tool that developed by Beanbag, which is the company that made review board. And for frontend, we use JavaScript and jQuery and Backbone.js to manage the models and views. We have done in Sprint. I have fixed a bug that if you publish a empty review, it can be the system doesn't detect your request is empty. If you add a comment, then delete the comment, the system will detect that as a non-empty request. So what I did with help with Mike, our mentor, I think that where that bug happened, and I fixed the bug, and I made a request, and I got a few feedbacks. And for Monica, Catherine, and Charlotte, they did some unit tests to test our Python code.
I did some unit tests for the Javascript. So Javascript is a framework based on the Django. So I did some unit tests for the Javascript log view, and I believe Monica is doing their Javascript view form, as well as another one. Yeah. So for the future work.
So Monica and me will be doing some keyboard usabilities. So for example, in the new review request page, you have to click using your mouse to click the fields to get input some information in there. But what Monica will be doing is to add some keyboard usabilities to that, so you can tap in and tab, and you go to the next field to type in your information. And what I will be doing is to the review page, the typing index is kind of weird
right now. So what I'm gonna do is to like make the ordering more reasonable, more friendly, user friendly. So yeah, that's our project for now. But once finished, I will choose another project maybe.
So Hannah and me gonna focus on first time experience. So talking about that, Hannah gonna do the administration UI blank state, and I'm gonna talk about what I'm gonna do. So I will do the inline help bubbles. So I will create a new module under the job list. So not only like we're gonna have a new inline help bubble in the review board, as well as if you're other user, you can also use that module to implement your software. So the purpose of inline help bubble is like we can offer some general guideline tips to, and as well as their point to relevant help document. So it's good. So the user gonna be feel more helpful as well. So the Catherine gonna do the RT2 usability. So she gonna fix the issue with argument parsing when running the RBT tools. So that's what she gonna do. So right now we have an issue that when you're run the RBT tools, so you will have the tag, or for example, you want to see help --help and argument. So you want to use --help before some argument. It works well in a reverse order. It doesn't works really well for the Python 3. It works for Python 2 right now. So Catherine gonna fix that issue for the Python 3. So also review board has a lot of notable users, including LinkedIn, Yelp, Cisco, EA Game, VMware, Broadcom, Nokia, etc. And what we learned during the code sprint, the mostly is we are familiar about like the workflow of our project. So we have the picture of our workflow, as well as we learned how to do the unit tests in Python and Django.
And I learned how to like navigate through the code base, because there are tens of thousands of lines of code in the code base. So it's kind of frustrating to find where a bug is caused. So yeah, so I learned a general direction, like how when you see a bug, where can you find it? Yeah.
And also like I think what I take in from the code sprint is like I learned a lot of Python coding styles because I haven't worked in the industry before. So during this weekend, I learned a lot of Python coding styles, and as well as I learned the diverse server architecture as well as the tech stack of the review board. So yeah, so I think that's our presentation. Thank you.